Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. And wherever you are, it may be morning there, it may be evening time, it may be nighttime. I'm in South Florida, so it's morning time where we are. And I want to just welcome you. Hope all is well. We are continuing our journey with our different streams of income and investment. And of course, let me introduce you to my new release, 7 to 8 Income Investment Streams, Lest the Land Become Desolate by Colleen E. Edwards. You can pick up your copy on Amazon.com. Basically, the videos that we're doing is based on the content of this book. So if you have not gotten your book yet, do that now. The soft cover is $9.99, not even $10. So go ahead and get your copy. And the hardcover is $22.99. Now today we are going to cover quite a few topics in terms of investing in real estate. So get yourself a pen and paper or your notebook right now so you can make notes. And today's video is going to be part 1 and 2 because the content is so much that I couldn't do it on just one video. So it is going to be part 1 and 2. Now, in our last video, we covered investing in pre-construction properties. We talked about fixing and flipping properties, and we also talked about wholesaling. Today we are going to talk about buying and holding properties. What do I mean by that? These are properties that you're going to acquire and you are not going to sell them like in a fix and flip. You fix a property up, you sell it fairly quickly. No, with the buy and hold strategy, you're going to be holding the property at least for more than a year. So these would be your rental properties. Now, with the rental properties, you have short-term rentals and you have long-term rentals. Let me start with short-term rentals. That would be properties that you're going to rent out for less than 1 year. It will be maybe 6 months, 3 months, and so on. And that has become pretty lucrative for some persons. I mean, we have Airbnb where you can buy your property and you can list it on Airbnb. A lot of people are doing that right now, even in countries like Jamaica, where you have a lot of people going on vacation. It may be a family who does not want to stay in the resort or in the hotel, so they may rent a house and the whole family stays at the house. That would be on Airbnb. That has been pretty lucrative for some persons. I see quite a few vloggers who are into that right now. So that's part of buying and holding properties. Also, you would have your long-term rentals, which would be renting for more than 1 year. And in terms of the rental properties, you would need to do some research before you buy the property. And by the way, I said that on every video I'm going to have a keyword. Well, the keyword for today's video is going to be research. Do your research, do your due diligence, because with rental properties, you're going to have some costs. If you buy the property cash, you will have insurance and taxes to pay. And if it's in a community, you may even have homeowners' dues. So you want to sit down, look at your cost, and see, this is how much I'm bringing in for rent every month. These are my costs. Am I making a cash flow? Just don't say, oh my God, I'm renting out a property. No, make sure you have cash flow. And of course, the property is also gaining equity. So you're gaining equity that way, and you're also having income coming in from the rent. Now, that can be pretty lucrative. A lot of people do that. You buy property, you hold it, and so on. I would say that for me, if I'm going to get a rental property, I would probably get it in an area where the people are bringing in pretty good income, a middle income, maybe to even a high income area, because I don't want to have problems collecting my rent every month. However, some people do Section 8, you know, especially if you're going into a lower income neighborhood. You may want to look into Section 8. That's where the government gives the renter a voucher, and the government is actually paying a portion of the rent. So you may look into, you know, that if you're going to rent in a lower income neighborhood. And basically, that would be it for your rental property. Let me move on to commercial properties. A lot of people are afraid of commercial, but I'm going to tell you, do not be afraid of commercial. What are commercial properties? Well, your residential properties are properties that are 1 to 4 units. Anything over that is considered multifamily and or commercial. Commercial can be pretty lucrative as well. You know, there is a company that I worked for about 14 years, and the space that they leased, they actually leased it for 14 years. So with commercial properties, you can have your longer term tenants. And at the end of video 2, I'll throw out a few sites that you can go to look for your commercial properties. But don't be afraid of commercial. Do your research, look into it, see if this is an area that you would want to go into. And commercial is, you know, actually a little different from residential. However, you would still need to do the same things. You would still need to know what your costs are. You would still need to do your due diligence and so on and so forth. So go ahead. This is your assignment actually for this video. I want you to go ahead and do your research. Make sure you get a copy of my book, 7 to 8 Income Investment Stream, Lest the Land Become Desolate. Of course, by myself, Colleen E. Edwards. You don't want to miss out on that. And I hope that you are implementing these strategies that I'm giving you on these videos. You know, don't just say, oh my God, it was a good video, and do nothing. No, we're going through this together. Like I said at the beginning on my introductory video, if you haven't gotten that, you know, you'll see those videos on my channel. My goal for you is 6 to 7 figures. You know, whatever that figure may be, write your own figure down. Just make sure it is 6 to 7 figures. And see you on the next video, because this is part 1 and I am going to have a part 2. So go ahead and look for that.